So we're certainly not out of the woods yet, not by any means. Let's cross to Sky's Rebecca Williams. She's in Taunton for us. Rebecca, as it gets dark, what's it looking like there?
It's bitterly cold, and I think the worry is now that there's going to be black ice first thing tomorrow morning. We've been out and about today in a 4x4. It's simply the only way you can really get around safely in these parts. Of course, Taunton yesterday was at the heart of this red warning. And yeah, that came with a serious risk to life. So we've been out on the A303 today, where there was an emergency declared. Lots and lots of cars were stranded there. We witnessed the police trying to remove some of those vehicles. But the problem is they can't open the road until they are all removed. If I just turn this round now, you can see some people are making the most of the snow here in Taunton. Some people enjoying it, but of course, many people, after a couple of days, have now had enough and they want to get back to some form of normality. All of the shops here are shut, but like I say, many people have simply had to be in their cars overnight on main roads and on the motorway, many of them without any provisions, any warm clothes, any food. And so bitterly cold temperatures. It's about -3 here now. The snow has stopped, but there was this freezing rain last night, and that means that anything it's touched has simply turned to ice. It's treacherous, especially on the roads.
OK, Rebecca, thank you very much. And
well, let's speak to Sky's Rebecca Williams, who has been out and about today, but has returned to Taunton. You have been able to make a little bit of progress today, Rebecca. How's it tonight?
Yes, I managed to make progress, but by only getting in a 4x4, it's simply too dangerous to even get out of here in anything apart from that. It is still bitterly cold, and the worry now is this black ice, because they've seen a rather rare occurrence, which is frozen rain, and that means everything it touches turns to ice. So it has made the roads pretty treacherous, and of course there are still many people here in Taunton, myself included, who can't get out. Their cars are simply stuck. There are lots of good Samaritans. We've seen that certainly today. There's that Dunkirk spirit, if you like. Many people trying to help those who are stuck, towing them out. We went to the A303, many cars stranded there. People had stayed, as you heard in the report, overnight in those cars, some then being taken about 5 a.m. to either the army barracks or the scouts hut to try and get some kind of warmth and refreshments. But they were tired, they were fed up, and then they had to go back to be reunited with their cars and then towed out by the police and the Red Cross. So it has been a very difficult day for many. Now, here in Taunton, this is one of the worst affected areas, I would say. It was in the red warning belt yesterday, which of course means that there is a risk to life. There's been severe disruption today across this region, certainly on the trains. There have been cancellations. Bristol Exeter Airport cancellations there too. There is still a bit of rain, I would say. The snow has stopped, but trying to get out in the morning and trying to get onto those roads, because many of them in this area haven't been gritted. Main motorways like the M5 are absolutely fine, but there are parts of the A303 still closed, and they won't open until they clear all of those cars. There are still some and lorries stranded and stuck, so they're waiting for people to come back to get their cars. But of course this is going to be a very long and a very slow process.
Rebecca, you have the permission of all of us in the one to go off and have a hot toddy, but for now, thanks very much indeed.
Woo! Thanks.